Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Everyone asking, is Ridge for real? That's because he just made quite a ridiculous statement that a lot of us just can't wrap their heads around. Ridge told his son Steffi that she should take the first flight out of city. He also put the entire blame on Finn for this mess. Because it's not like Finn could have done anything additional, seeing how Poppy had prevaricated to him all these times about Luna being his son, right? Either way, a lot of people suppose that Ridge is out of line in this case. Sure, he wants the stylish for Steffi, but it's not like this is in Finn's control at all. Also, why is Ridge, out of all people, telling his son to make the right choice when he's sleeping with a woman he's played with for a long time now? Like, come on. Another critic wrote, Ridge no way has any credibility, he's just a haul every time he opens his mouth. It's so ridiculous how he and Taylor are together living at the house. And also there was this comment as well, in this case I suppose both Ridge and Taylor are right. I'm sorry, but anybody differently's mama would tell them to leave a situation in which their safety is in question. Hope to demand answers from Carter. Ridge figures out the connection between Luna and John Finnegan. Hope to reply to Daphne's scheme. While Hope doesn't know Daphne was a factory by Steffi, her job seems to be done. Carter is feeling shamed than ever and seems closer to turning the arm back over to the Forrester family. In the meantime, Hope will tell Carter that she saw and heard everything. Hope will presumably claim that she was by his side from the morning, when everyone misdoubted his vision except her. Hope will say whatever is necessary to make sure she doesn't leave this arrangement empty-handed. Perhaps Carter and Hope break up, but the director makes some kind of deal. This whole thing with Hope began when she lost HFTF. Perhaps Carter will give the company back as long as Hope's line is defended for a certain number of times. Luna will still be recycling Finn being her father. Luna might suppose about how she's always admired Finn, and about that cord dream. Luna might also visualize about her life could have been different if Finn had been involved from the morning. Luna knows she can't really tell anyone, but she'll want to soon enough. At some point, Luna does inform Bill about the maternity stunner. When Luna does that, however, she'll also have to admit to breaking the rules. When Luna tells Bill that Finn came to the door, he'll wonder why. It could also make Bill fear about if Finn is going to tell Steffi, and if his secret is about to get out. It's also teased that Ridge connects the blotches between Finn and Luna. When Ridge learns about Finn being Luna's father, how will he feel? Could Ridge side with Taylor about getting Steffi and the kiddies down from Finn? Or will the good Croker end up with an unanticipated supporter? Taylor might soon take matters into her own hands. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Taylor might try to end Poppy's life or at least try and get relief of her in this fictional city of Los Angeles. And that's not because she thinks Finn was taken advantage of. It's because she hates the fact that her son Steffi Forrester feels so distraught over the entire matter. This might also give her an occasion to show Ridge that their family means everything to her. While there's no denying that part, she wants to show her ex-husband that she's got everyone's stylish interest at heart, including his. And that's why she might take Poppy out. We clearly did have a lot to say about the matter on social media. Some indeed reflected with, Taylor always freaks out. Flashback when Hope didn't want her baby to spend time at Steffi's if Taylor would be there? Because Taylor kept draining her while pregnant? I kind of like that they established that deranged part of Taylor's personality because she'd be hugely boring without it. Another critic wrote, I suppose that Poppy will be hurt or killed. Taylor would make a good suspect. Brad Bell will presumably make Brook shamefaced because she wanted to show her fidelity to Ridge by killing Poppy or some other sophisticated crap story. Taylor and Ridge are always like that. The smallest little vexation for Steffi, and suddenly her world is ending. I can't stand Taylor, but my mortal response to her would be she's a mama first, also a therapist. I'd be freaking out as a mama as well when first hail about this. Ridge to be hopeful about getting Forrester Creations back in his family's hands. Finn now that Luna's bio paid her. Secret is coming out? Carter to not have changed his mind about the preemption. At the same time, Carter also feels shamefaced and would love his stylish friend back. Carter was indeed considering just giving the company back. Carter suggested that enough is enough, and they made their point. Hope didn't agree and refuses to back down. Hope claims that she loves Carter and wants to cover him. Still, it seems that the only person Hope wants to cover is herself. Hope has observed Carter and Daphne participating close moments with one another. Hope hasn't brazened or indeed questioned Carter about it, however. For a woman who claims to love Carter so much, she sure reacts funny to watching him partake intimate moments with someone differently. Ridge will be filled with stopgap. Ridge wasn't sure before that they could ever get back the company. After that cataclysmal meeting with Carter, Ridge will be filled with renewed stopgap. Ridge can tell that Carter is about to go through a shift. Ridge could also get comforted by Daphne's rearmost report. While Daphne hasn't convinced Carter to do the right thing yet, she's getting near. Daphne is using Carter's moral compass and guilt to prompt him to do the right thing. Daphne will have to contend with Hope, who'll tell Carter just about anything to get what she wants. Steffi is now apprehensive that Finn is Luna's bio pater. Still, Steffi doesn't know if her marriage can survive this. While Steffi opens up to Taylor, anticipate Finn to try to find out Luna's position. Finn formerly knows Luna is missing from the captivity system. Finn will want to talk to Luna directly, however. So, perhaps this is what brings Finn to Bildor. There are only so numerous ways that you can put it, right? The bold and the beautiful suckers all see and help but notice that Steffi has been acting rather thick recently, and there seems to be a reason behind it, too. Steffi had a hard time realizing at first that Finn was talking about Luna when he blazoned that he was her natural father. Either Steffi wasn't doing the calculation right or she was so floored by the news that it took a little longer than anticipated for her to decipher everything that he was telling her. This is easily not the same Steffi that we're used to seeing on the oil. Some have indeed reflected with, Steffi also kept pertaining to the baby Poppy had as a child. Steph, do the calculation. A quick computation. Finn was 18, perhaps Poppy had the baby when he turned 19. That was 20 times ago. There's no sweet little 8-time-old looking to meet her daddy. Another critic wrote, I do suppose Steffi was being thick, she was affrighted and hoping against stopgap that Finn's child wasn't actually Luna. The reveal to Steffi was amusing. At least Steffi was veritably probative of Finn, and understood that he was prepped and abused. And also there was this comment as well, it was so painful to watch. The intelligence wasn't there. And the amusement was so bad on both of their corridor. And the fact that it just keeps dragging on makes me want to scream. I suppose it's the jotting that's so bad. Imagine some of the stuff they've to act out. It's beyond ridiculous. Of course, numerous of us had a lot to say about the matter. Some of us reflected with, we understand that Finn deserves some review, but he and Taylor shouldn't treat him like he's the catalyst to all of the unwanted chaos.